Ladies and gentlemen, it's I, your good friend North Sentinel Island. And I did something I wasn't supposed to do. Yeah, I ended up just beginning to decipher the British Empire's crap. These are going to be one of my new enemies soon. So let's figure out what we're going to do next. Radio interception group. Makes sense. So yeah, we're just going to work on that for a little bit. There we go. You should be happy now that I'm doing that. So let's figure out what we're going to do here. We could do war propaganda. We could improve our workers' conditions. We can't really do much. I mean, at this point, we have max army experience. I don't know how we can utilize this for our current advantage. The air experience I'm saving up for this next generation of Arados. Because Arados gonna wreak frickin' havoc on British merchant shipping. So I'm wondering if I can make, like, super tanks. Can we do anything? Yeah, we can. Panzerwehr A. Dun, 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 dun. This. Soft attacks up, armor's up, hard attacks up, and piercing's up. I like that. Panzer IV A. You're saved. You're no longer doing Panzer IVs. You're doing Panzerwehr A's. There you go. Wreak havoc and destruction, please. So, what else can we do? As you see, we have plenty of armored cars. So let's just chop that down a little bit. We're kind of regrouping right now. We need anti-tanks, and we're not going to get them for a long time, so there. And we need tungsten, yeah, blah, blah. Frickin' hell. You're going to catch up in like a day. Leopards are doing okay, but leopards could also use some souping up. But once again, the tigers also need souping up. 2, 3, and 4. Here, armor's up, soft attacks up, hard attacks up, piercing's up. Good. Now, I don't want you to be building Panzer Leopards. I want you Leopard A's. There we go. Good. Produce that. And as weird as it sounds, I want to begin producing tigers as well. Because why the hell not? So we got Panzer IVs. The Fliegergruppe. These we're trimming down because, well, we don't need them anytime soon. Jaegers are doing good. You're gonna be slowly catching up. But you really need to catch up on shit. These people are not even close. Yeah, it's... Well, the good thing is that a lot of the war is... We have a lull in the war, so as long as we keep an eye on things, we should be okay. So I want to figure out where I could get my tungsten from, and I'm going to be getting them, obviously, from my socialist brothers in Iberia. There we go. This I'm saving up just because I could probably use something worthwhile. Yeah, I know, we could get Yugoslavia. I'm not going to go do that for a time being. I mean, these people... I'm switching you to interception. We really want to use this situation to preserve, to, well, Kusenfliegergruppe. Good. Stand by for now. We're trying to use this situation to conserve oil, not necessarily waste it when we don't have to. Because it is a state of war, I'm not really a big fan of just wasting oil when there's no need to waste oil. These people, there's no need for you here anymore. So I'm going to hold all you guys. I'm going to be holding you as well. I'm going to be holding you guys as well too. Because we are going to be slowly trying to hack out of this fuel deficit. And I can't, obviously, if I'm burning fuel unnecessarily. Now, the goal in this situation is to figure out such a way that we can move you guys to Trieste. Good. And ideally, don't get destroyed in the process. Because now we won a significant victory against a fascist enemy. But we're not in the woods yet, out of the woods yet. These people are just, they're pushing the Japanese back, which is good. But the problem is, I'm not going to bring anything over there to help them, just because I'm pretty sure the supply situation is just shit. I want to try to combine these armies. We have Monsignor, who did brilliantly. Other people here. Oh no, you want Bephalia. Kesselring, you probably did okay, but you need a break. So all your forces are going to Manstein. Good. So I just want a little bit less clutter at this point. Manstein, you definitely need a rest. So I'm just ordering you to form a line on Frankreich in case they do anything dumb and stupid. There we go. You guys, Fedor, you're originally in sort of like you were in a reserve situation in case you were going to be helping Manstein out, but at the same time you couldn't because, well, the enemy, the British, destroyed my fleet. So you're going to go over there. What are you guys doing? We got Monsignor and Bach are both moving up out of this area, which is good. There's already plenty of forces over here to guard against any naval invasion. And I'm sort of treating it like almost as if it was my strategic reserve. Hopefully once they redeploy over there, they will sort of be in a situation where they can do stuff. This is this unit over here under Kushler, my Desert Fox. I am going to redeploy him south. At this point, I see no point in using German blood to conquer French former territory. However, I have no problem them taking over. Yeah, well, this is French territory too. Fuck. But they're entrenched up here. Let there just be some trench warfare, them just bloodying each other out. Right now, I want these troops down here, so we just can begin hacking down this way. We could get this. I mean, there might be resources here. We got some rubber. Not a lot of rubber. Part of it, too, is obviously moving down south, knocking out all this area. Yeah, it's French, I know that, but I wish there was a way to liberate them. See, as you see, these are it's also French, but the goal is to get some of my land back. And if the British only have a couple forces here, there's no reason I can't achieve that. This is British territory for real. So that can be like an end objective too. The goal is also we could squash the... Yeah, this is the imperialist South Africa. They're my enemies. These are... Okay. Okay, yeah, South Africa for real is doing quite well. I mean, I'm just want to try to make them like me. Any way I could possibly can. They hate my guts for some reason. Because I generated a lot of world tension, and I've done nothing to improve my relations, which I'm going to do. My goal is just to try to keep the peace at this point. But regardless, Kushler, and more particularly his motorized units, these guys, 5 of them is actually good, 6, 7 of them. I almost might make you guys a separate army, just for convenience sakes. You're going down there and you're just going to pierce down these people and just create havoc and destruction. Actually, change of pace, you go in there. Your new line is here. Alright? You're going to rush down that way and create havoc and destruction. Impassable. Now, I want you to have some friends to help you out. So you, and you will also be going down to help them out. Alright? So now we're up to 13, which I think is actually a good amount. The rest we're going to be bringing down later. I'm just conscious right now of my supply. Particularly, of course, obviously, we also don't have any air support. But the rest of the people, I am kind of content where they are. They could sit here. If the French do attack, we can help them out to an extent. But ideally, a lot of the blood will be. I mean, it's if you look at the blood right now, we lost 500,000. The French lost 1.13 million, but for me, that's not enough. I mean, they're down definitely, but they're not any means out. Obviously, they suffered more than I did. But you know, if you look at the other enemies over here, we're actually knocking out a lot of them. But the British Empire's also 1 million. Like they're down, but they're by no means out. And that concerns me. Some units are running low on supplies, which is fine. That's why I'm splitting my units up. Usually that's not good in warfare. In this case, I am willing to make something of an exception just for logic's sake. We're getting oil, which is what I need. And my units are back in a German port. Good. So now, let's check out the air forces. See, everything's kind of fine. They have the channel. I don't care at this point. Eventually, we're going to be... There will be like a final great battle against England. Right now, I'm interested in destroying them via just completely eradicating every single other piece of support they have. I want to check, before I do anything, obviously, I want to check my spies and focus on the real enemy, which is Britain, and my need at this present moment to completely isolate them. Looking at Britain, they're 10% commie, actually. You know, they have tons of military factories. They're pretty much toe-to-toe with me. So what are we going to do? Total mobilization, closed economy, Yeah. So what are we going to do to, well, destroy them? That's my main concern at this present moment. And right now I'm thinking about possibly trying to do a coup and just completely undermine them. I don't know how feasible it is. I want you to... What's the most communist area of Britain? For some reason I think it's Yorkshire. So you could go to Yorkshire. You can go to Yorkshire. And you could go to Yorkshire. We're just going to build up our intel and just slowly wear them down that way. After we rebuild our navy to an extent, I am going to probably move some over to near Venezuela and just destroy their convoys. So a lot of this situation, the war is no longer with Italy. We're kind of like with one army now, and that's Gross Britannian. You know, obviously we're low in supplies. I'm aware of that fact. I am also very happy, though, that I'm being... Yeah. What do you guys do? Okay, good. You're going up. Which is what I want you to do. These other people, to be honest, there is no need for me to have all these troops over here. Why aren't my troops moving? Hushler, what the hell are you doing? Are my troops moving or are they not moving? If you're not moving, I'll be highly upset with you. No, a lot of them are moving. A lot of them are moving. Which is what I like to see. The problem is these guys aren't moving. Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's going to take some time. You just have to have fucking patience. So, maybe they were redeploying by boat. When I want them to redeploy that way. Once they get out of this area, there will be a little bit more of an improvement, simply because at least there will be an improvement in supplies. And that's my main concern right now. Thinking about possibly having my Flieger group just wreck their navy at this point, but right now I am, to be completely honest, interested in figuring out some sort of strategy. Now, Iran, you have a little chunk of communist in you. I'm on the thinking maybe if we turn them communist, there'll be a front here. Like, that's for certain. There'll be a front there, but my main thought is just moving right into Iraq. And we could get... Can we get military access? Negative. Well, they kind of like me a little. Alright. Want to improve relations? Thank you. Yeah, I know. Eventually, we're going to get some political power back. My main goal, obviously, is to try to figure out ways to destroy Britain's colonies. I think militarily, at least, I am superior to them in many ways. And I want to keep it that way. So here we are marching south. Let's rough through this little neck of the woods. I mean, this is jungle. It's not really what you would call a great area to have. It's not necessarily famous for like an area where you could have a decent what does this area have air superiority? At this point, we're producing oil. That's all I really care right now. Needs to be in the positive. There's like one unit sort of doing air superiority instead. I'm not necessarily going to shred a tier, but you could understand that I would just be slightly upset if that was the case. I have no problem with France just blooding themselves up out in this area trying to. You're all marching out. Good. Get out of this area. I don't want to be cut off. If I'm cut off, I have no problem trying to do something to help out. Like, France wants to attack or defend. Let them. I'm marching off to different territory. And I am obviously fairly confident that the AI could take this little neck of the woods on their own. And it would actually clear up a lot of the supply situation as well. Maybe even allow them to advance. And that's ultimately what matters. How you guys doing? You're doing your little rocket effort. You're becoming friends with Bhutan. The only nation that I know of, instead of like concerned about GDP, they're concerned primarily about net national happiness. And they spend money trying to figure out a way to improve their nation's happiness as a whole. And I find that more commendable in many ways than what we do. But once again, you know, I'm a socialist nation now in Germany, so maybe we're doing the same thing, you know? Who knows what the hell we're doing. Alright. You recovering? You think you could attack? Thank you. Gather up some land. Yeah, I know. You want to do stuff in Italy? Alright. What are you doing in Italy? What hijinks are you doing in Italy? Soviets have stuff in Italy. Are you bombing me? Yeah, well, North Africa, that's for sure. You're in negatives. Yeah. They're trying to attack us, which is fine. Let them. Once again, I'm less interested in me being bled right now. I'm more interested in the enemy dying. And that's what we need to do. Seems like we're moving to this area unopposed. Those people are attacking the British, which I like to see. Obviously, the ultimate aim too is to have them not recover their manpower, but usually that's not that difficult. It's like they're only making like 5,000 a month right now. Good, fuel refining is up and done. We obviously need stuff like that. What are we researching anyway? Here. No, we're just doing like a permanent focus. I don't feel like doing that and wrecking my Soviet friends, because right now it's we're pretty much done with the focus at this point. The only thing we could really do is Vezirubung and take over Switzerland if I want to. Which right now I don't really care about. So air production actually probably is the best, makes the most sense. Unless I want to 20%, that's actually good. Even though obviously doctorate output might be something worth looking into. We lost a lot of our army beforehand, and we need to figure out a way to get it back. Good. Keep marching down. Good. What shall we build? One more synthetic refinery. There we go. And then Abruzzo will be done shortly. And after that, I'm thinking about trading refineries with military factories. Just keep getting our production up. We're done here. We advance. No, we didn't even come close to advancing. Only halfway towards advancing. So that's good. If they're using Italian troops mixed into this mess, I mean, the good thing about that is they don't really have anything, which will obviously enable us to possibly cut off British troops up there if we're halfway cognizant. Sometimes we are, sometimes we're not. It's more difficult to do this by a labyrinth than you actually think. But as we see here, something's going on. We got a chunk of Nation Franchise for doing nothing. These troops are moving south. And at least in this neck of the woods, I'm content about defending ourselves against a breakthrough. I'm almost thinking about doing some sort of naval invasion, but at the same time, like, what do we have? Naval supremacy 0. And I don't feel like destroying the remnants of my navy to get some islands. Let other people do that. Good. We got a little thing for, well, this might be useful, so we get an airport. The goal is just to keep pushing down within limits. Let them know that there's going to be some sort of change, and that my offensive is down this way now. As you see, there's some sort of combat here. which is fine. Good. This will allow us to bomb them to smithereens. Our troops are on the glorious march. Fine. 3 days, that's fine by me. Good, now we're in a battle. This guy's showing up. And I don't know what you're doing in Italy, but I don't like it. So yeah, I'm going to order an air superiority unit. Kusenflieger Gruppe. Yeah. Stand by. We actually need you to sort of... Yeah, Gesfeder Ice... Atlantic Ocean. There. Intercept, please. Thank you. Got 300 of them. You should wreck it. Go at it. The goal in these things is not really to do anything crazy. It's probably the most important thing is just the element of surprise. Good. Good, radio interception group's done. Now what do we do? What would Rommel do in this situation? It's a good question. I'm thinking about cutting off their supply lines. They have a lot of ports. You want to go over there too? I don't like that. I'd rather you, damn it, stay here. What you're going to be doing, you're going to be attacking, and you're going to be attacking. Clear them out, please. Construction fear. Done. We're actually doing halfway decent. I must want an easy tech next because I want to try to start the bomb as soon as I can. It's not exactly a great... I mean, it's... The atomic bomb is not as powerful in this game as it is in real life. But regardless, when you're bombing people, it's better to be on the giving end than receiving end of that stuff. Stay here. Deal with them. Deal with their attack, please. You guys hurry up so you can help them out. Good. Yeah, we're at... When are my next troops showing up? They're obviously taking their sweet frickin' goddamn time. Kushler falls ill. I could actually understand that. Rommel actually had fits of exhaustion as well. I want to see armored cars we took care of. Oh, shut up. Motorized, we just want to make sure we cut down on motorized because we actually have a surplus of them. We have one line. I mean, right now we're just doing everything we can. That's why I'm just thinking like another 30 or so tanks. I mean, well, that's a little too much. Well, 10 or so military factories would definitely help in this situation. An interesting thing, of course, too, you should have a thing where if you increase military factories, your population goes down. Just like increase the amount of population you have, and then, obviously, good. Motorized. You go down that way. The only good thing is we're conquering this area. We don't need to worry about controlling it. It's French territory after all. No. With this airport, I'm thinking it's going to wreck my supplies. Anything worthwhile, resource-wise, grabbing along the way. Not really. Yeah, we got the worthwhile thing with the chromium. So in this situation, it's not really beaming for victory points or anything. I'm almost interested in just crushing the enemy. You're not doing anything. Go down. How long is it going to take you to get there? Good. You're good. There. Yeah, rather you strategically redeploy. I could take care of it in minutes. Worst comes to worst, I could use these 3 guys for offense while you guys get your... and you guys could be used for defense. It'll be as good as you are for a while, but it's better than nothing. See, little things like that, cut them off. They're at 1.16 million. That's actually a lot. Good. And they're bye-bye. Another 10,000 British troops bite the dust. Or whatever hell lords or divisions are. I want you up here. I don't like those people. You run around. We'll cut them off. Yeah, they go there a little bit faster now. I like stuff like that. You go into that little area? Fine. Good. Wait a minute. Okay. There. What are you doing? You're going there, and then you're gonna be marching there. You? No, go over there. You're gonna move. You're gonna move from here down this way. You're giving me keys. Sure. You want keys? Oh, they got rid of all. They produced another one? I mean, what is there a list of the number of factories I have? So, because I mean, I'm not really sure. Damn it! It's time. Obviously, we can begin rotating. Got some cruisers, villain Brocks, cruiser. We have enough to build a shitty battleship. Should just keep this. Okay, so I guess if we sunk the first one, we'd go back to Admiral Hipper. Sad. Good. We got Dakar. I'm almost kind of wary of you going that way. I almost rather you just go to Banjul. After all, this is to conquer land, but it's also to help harm the English. And if we get ourselves too deep, we do have men rushing down to help out. The organization is shit, but it's better than nothing. Good. Go normal. No. What? Hey. You're newly arrived to the front, so I want you here. Where are my other newly arrived people? Strategic deployment. Good. Yeah. You. Go there normally. You. Fine. Good. We have a lot of naval combat. My troops. No. I don't want you to do that shit. Never gonna lose more troops for no reason. Fuck. Salvacher, you fucking idiot. God damn you. Okay, so you're going to reinforce some group somewhere, it seems. God, fucking damn it. There we go. Disable. You should know that. Now my troops are fucked. This is why we don't have victories anymore. You? What are you doing? Stay on that way. What are all my troops doing here? What are these two people doing? Okay, yeah, you go up there. You need to be ready for the Kesselschlacht. Yeah, I know we have combat. Okay, good. There's no new combats. Are we getting away? You're doing your things. You could go here. Go here. You go here. The goal, obviously, is just to create a situation in which these people are semi-scattered for supply purposes, but we need to worry about the elephant in the room, which is surrounding and destroying British troops. So this is these British troops. The only good thing, of course, is that my men are recovering pretty quickly. And once they do, they should have no problem like driving down here and helping out when they can. Field hospital. I don't want service by requirement anytime soon. I just don't like the idea of just wasting troops for the sake of pretending to be like a big person or whatever. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's a defeat if I haven't known one. The only good thing, we didn't lose anything. Apparently. You're going where you need to go. And I learned that the hard way, obviously. Even though, generally, I am content when it comes to beginning the slow process of destroying the British fleet. Our auto is going to be ready in 7 days, and then we'll be making some. I also know we need maintenance companies. Pickings are not so slim that I'm like totally worried, but alright, you have. There we go. And literally, after that, military factory there. There we go. We're like rotating them. What are you doing? Go over there. Who's going down that way? Good. People going down that way. Good. You want Befela? You're going right down that way. You don't need Befela. You already have Befela. Go there. You. What are you doing? Shit. Take Bangui. What are you doing? You want Befela? Go to Bissau. There. You. Halt. What are you doing? Go there. Would prefer to circle and destroy them, but can't just swat these people. Yeah. Fucking swatting them. Well, I'm not really swatting them. They're gonna sneak over there before. Good, we got one. Go over there. It's literally at this point, it's just gaining territory for the sake of gaining territory. They're fighting, but they're gonna be cut off. Then they're gonna march right up that way. You're regaining your stuff. You're gonna continue to march south. Make sure they're not doing anything stupid. Am I moving myself into a pocket? Do I have a pocket anywhere? I don't see any. Really did move a lot of troops down this way low. For like this little expedition. My main worry is just making sure that these people have enough stuff to help out. Because these people are up over this way, and they could easily cut them off. I'm not really content at this present moment doing anything to help them. Maybe move these people in such a way as to protect this flank over here. There we go. As I said before, I'm not really super content at this moment bailing people out, but I'm also not interested in destroying them. Good. The goal is to cut off their retreat. Southern Iberia. Which is good because these guys are well rushing their way down there. And they're landing with one division. It seems like the AI actually is helping out. People criticize it, but if you can't criticize it, I wonder, like, what you can make that's better. And right now I know jack shit about programming effective computer AI. So I'll leave it to Paradox to do that. Good. Moving. Good. Yeah. Keep marching. You know what to do. Yeah. You attack down that way. What are you guys doing? You can't go here? Go there. Keep pushing. There we go. You could go up that way. This is how we fight wars, ladies and gentlemen. Good, yeah. No. I was gonna have him move over there, but good. Just push them down to Monrovia. Making sure you get all their little ports that you resupply all these troops from. And obviously they're streaming right down into this neck of the woods. The goal is just destroy them. Oh, that's sneaky. Going into the Port of Cadiz. Yeah. You know what? New line of thing. There. You're almost kind of going to be like my rapid reaction force. There we go. This deleted for now. And that's what I like to see. I like to see them, like, attacking, failing, and then we destroy them on the counterattack. Historically, that's one of the more effective ways of doing crap. And here we are, obviously, sneaking in. I guess we're in sub-Saharan Africa if we're in the shale. Good. That'd be nice. Good. You guys move over there. Good. Then obviously you go down that way. I'm most interested in having a Panzer force down this way in case there's any resistance. Good. Arado is done. We can make a class of aircraft. And we're the 24th. Too early to... Yeah, we have everything... Oh, we can't do that yet. I wish we could. Be kind of interesting. Strategic bomber. It's good to do Heinkel. Yeah, I know. We have outdated production. Cry me a goddamn river, okay? Hold your horses. Because I'm going to crawl over here. Pflegergruppe. Because now we have something new and improved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here. Range is up. I'm not that concerned about that. Naval attack up. Reliability down. Here we got naval attack up. Agility up. Speed up. This reliability goes down. If I do this, we're fine. This, I think I promised to name them after my gallant foe, the Czechs. Gallant Czech foes. Worthy foes. There we go. Save that. That. So then we need to find like something to... We need to give him some aircraft. 2. We'll give you 3. There we go. Just to build up this supply. This be enough to do well. Because we're going to be using them soon, obviously. Because it seems like our track record when it comes to conventional naval forces is, well, to be desired. You guys attack. You want to take Konarki? Good. Good. What are you doing? Good. Move in there. Halt up. Halt, 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 halt. Good. Is there anything worth up here? It's mostly desert. Here we see 3 troops. Maybe we can attack on the counter. Is there like a front or something bothering me? I want to know why like things are being constantly moved around. Naval invasions are being planned. That's neat. Okay, and this is... Oh. Nice, that's the next little hole. There we go. Help out. good. Convenient. Once again, you just have to be careful up in that area just in case they don't do anything stupid. I want these people to rush down. These people. You're kind of like pouring in different directions, which is fine. You guys more interested in just push down this way in case we could possibly finally get some sort of encirclement. Is there any way you could push in that way? That would be appreciated. Thank you. You keep marching down. Good. Push these guys against. Good, we're pushing them in. But you know what? Stop. I am going to end this recording now. I'll be right back. Thank you.